Hello, my beautiful fashionistas. Welcome back to Yvonne Winifred UG. So for this skirt, I've already folded my fabric simply as you see, but I'm going to show you how I did everything. So stick around, and I'm just using, I folded just the way we fold the half circle skirts. So if you don't know how, let me just show you on a mini template. So guys, you know that when we fold the half circle, we divide by a constant, which is 3.14. So guys, now supposing this is the Ankara fabric. So remember, we have the longer part and the shorter one. So the longer part is where the yardage is, and the shorter one is where we have the length of the 45 inches. So I considered the 45 inches and I measured from the starting point. Since I'm going to be using elastic, I measured from here going inwards along the yardage, or the longer parts where we calculate the yards from, and I measured 45 inches. Then I made a fold simply like this, and at that fold I folded again diagonally like this, and that is how I came about with how I'm folding my fabric. So from the top, I'll be measuring the measurement that I get after dividing the hip measurement. I'm going to work with by 3.14, which is a constant, and I got that, which is like the waistline, and from the waistline I got the distance with the length of the skirt, guys. So now let us do it here after the folding. So after all that folding, guys, and remember I told you we are using 44 as the hip measurement. Since we are going to be using elastic, use the hip measurement, don't use the waist measurement. So 44, divide it by a constant for the half circle skirt, which is 3.14. I get 14 inches. 14 inches. So along the yardage, I have the 14 inches plus the length of this skirt. So that is the measurement that I used to make the first fold along the yardage. Then I folded diagonally. So from the apex up here, I'm marking the 14 inches that we got after dividing by the 3.14, which is the half circle constant that we use. So now from the apex, I'm marking 14 inches all around and connecting this point simply just as you see me doing. 14 inches, and I'm connecting to form the waistline. So that is the waistline that we want to use. So I'm cross-checking to see that they give me my 44 inches. So after that, I can consider the sewing allowance and also the side seam allowances. Remember, I'm going to divide this into two because I want to add pockets. So you have to consider that. So now from the waistline, I'm marking the full length of this skirt. So it is a max skirt, but as you know, guys, our Ankara fabrics are always a little bit short at one side, so you will need to add some other piece, that is if that's what you want. But for me, I'm just going to use with what I have. So from the waistline, my full length is 33 inches plus the hemming allowance. So this is what I'm marking from the waistline, 33 inches going down and connecting like this, simply just as you see me doing. From the waistline going down, it is 33 inches, but you can make this skirt a mini skirt. You can even make it a midi skirt. This is kind of a maxi skirt, not very maxi, but yeah, up to like where the foot starts from. So now after the cutting, this is what I got. So this is what I have now. I have my front and back. This side is open, but the other side, it is on a fold. It is kind of closed. Simply there, here it is on fold, and I'm going to cut it into two to give me my two pieces, front and back. So now, guys, I want to add pockets. I have this piece that is on fold already, and I have the width as 7 inches and the length is 11 inches, but you can use 9 or even 10 or even 12 depending on you. So here is going to be the opening. I'm just placing my palm like this, and I'm shaping simply like this. This is optional, you can do it or even leave it, but I love shaping the pockets simply like this. And now from here I'm just going to cut it out. So remember, it is on fold. I'm going to get 2 pieces. Now I'm just going to divide it into 2 to get 2 pieces, but each side we need 2 pieces, so I'm going to cut more pieces. So at this point now, after cutting, I have 4 pieces, 2 for either sides of the skirt. One will go at the back and one will go at the front for the left side, and then also for the right side. So now guys, bringing back our skirt pieces, remember I told you I already divided them into 2, front and back. Now I'm going to mark where the pocket pieces are going to go. So from the waistline, I'm marking 3 inches and I'm placing my pocket piece right side facing each other to the main skirt, and I will sew by a 1/4 inch. Then I'm going to repeat the same even this side, mark 3 inches away from the waistline, then pin the pocket simply like this, and I'll sew by a 1/4 inch since I'll be sewing the sides by 1/2 inch. If you're going to sew by 1 inch, then you can sew the pockets to the skirt by a 1/2 inch. So this is now what I have after the sewing, and I've repeated the same even to the other piece of the skirt, like the back side. So now I'm aligning everything together front to back, and I'll be sewing by 1/2 inch all around like this. So I sew from here and I go around the pocket pieces, guys. So after aligning your skirt like this, just sew from the top, then you go around the pocket like this, and then you go down. Remember, we have to create the opening of the pocket. So now for the waistband, guys, I have this waistband. The entire length is the entire waist measurement that we are working with, which is the 44 inches. So I'll just close it up, then fold it into 2. I have about 4 inches unfolded, but when folded I will have like 2 inches, so that I sew 1/2 inch onto the skirt, then the 1.5 inches will be the elastic casing or the waistband where I'll put my elastic. So after that, after joining the waistband to the skirt, this is what I have. These are the pockets, as I told you, finished very well. And now after attaching the pocket, I made sure I left about 2 inches where I'll be passing the elastic. So my elastic is about 1 inch, 1.25 inch thereabout. But if you want to use a bigger elastic, you can consider that. Just increase on your waistband. So after there, I'm just going to pass my elastic. Remember, I left an opening for passing the elastic into that waistband, and I'll also finish the hemline by double folding. And simply, guys, the skirt is now finished. You see, it is finished. It is a circle skirt, so it makes those circle waves, the circular waves. And this is the elastic. It's kind of small, so if you want your elastic band or elastic a little bit bigger, use a bigger elastic. So now this is what I have, guys, and the skirt is now already beautiful. It is for a large size, so somebody of hip measurement 42 inches can put this on, 44 inches can put this on, even someone of 45, 46, 48 hip measurement can put this skirt on. You can make it for business, guys. You see that you make it once and it fits many sizes. So you can even repeat the same for smaller sizes, medium sizes. And that is it for today, guys. It came out beautiful as you see here. So you can make yours and sell them. You can make it for a gift. You can make it for yourself. Just repeat the same method that I've used and make your skirts, circular skirt with elastic. Bye.